Use a 4mm Allen key to remove both lower screws. Use a plastic hammer to hit the head of the screws to detach compression rod and cartridge rod from the lower press fit. Then remove both screws. This way, the lower can be removed. Then the bottom-out bumper and plastic spacer can be removed from the compression rod. Use the RST Special Wrench to remove the preload adjuster. And then take out the coil spring and compression rod assembly. Then use the auto trim removal tool to remove the lockout knob. Take out the small steel balls and springs. Use a 28mm flat ground socket to loosen and remove the lockout cartridge. Use a clean, lint-free rag to wipe the inside of both stanchions. After all parts have been thoroughly inspected and cleaned, the fork can be reassembled. Apply genuine suspension fork grease to the upper and lower bushing positions in the lower. Add lubrication oil to the foam rings. Then add a liberal amount of grease to the rod and main seal of the cartridge. Use the 28mm flat ground socket to assemble the cartridge and tighten it to a torque value of 10 to 13 Nm. Use needle nose pliers to adjust the fork to the lockout position, turning the hex cartridge lockout axle counterclockwise till the end. Then add suspension fork grease to the top-out bumper of the compression rod assembly and the coil spring before assembling it into the stanchion. Use the RST Special Wrench to reassemble the preload adjuster with a torque of 5 to 7 Nm. Install the bottom-out bumper, and then apply grease on the bumper as well as the contact surface between the bumper and the spacer, so all parts stay put. Assemble the lower. Apply Loctite 243 thread locker to the lower screws. And use the 4mm Allen key to tighten them to a torque value of 5 to 7 Nm. Apply Loctite 243 thread locker to the lower screws. And use the 4mm Allen key to tighten them to a torque value of 5 to 7 Nm. Install the small steel balls and springs. And align the lockout knob with the hex lockout cartridge axle. Make sure the nose of the knob is pointing in the direction of riding lockout position. Test whether the function and adjustment range of compression and rebound is fully given and if the fork is performing smoothly once the compression is dialed out entirely.